Hello everyone and welcome back to Rusty Lake Roots. We beat the game last time around. If you haven't already, check out those episodes in the description below or card above. And today we're going to jump into the post game, which is an unusual request to find golden family member frames. Now, in particular, they give us a suitcase here that has 666 on it. I think we need to go back to the original suitcase and change the code we put in. That seems like the best possible way to approach this. Ah, there we go. And we found a golden emblem. Oh, whoa. Well, what does this mean? Oh, interesting. So they're going to tell us, wait, what does all this mean? There's a lot here, actually. But this is a ton of clues that'll help us. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click on the golden frame, but then we can jump back into this at any time and go ahead and redo things. This is an alternate solution. A lot of these look like alternate solutions to puzzles we previously explored in the game. This is the tarot card puzzle from Ida's introduction. Crow over here. I'm not sure what that means, to be honest, but we'll figure it out soon. Queen of Pentacles, we have some numbers there. I think I know where this one begins. This devil one here relates to the orientation of different symbols in a puzzle we previously saw. I think it was this puzzle with Rose. It was not this puzzle with Rose. It was this puzzle with Albert. Yes, it was. I did not even bother to check what those symbols and their orientation even was. My bad. Left point. Okay, both of these are pointing to the left. U is to the right, and the triangle, the dot is to the bottom. So left, 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 right, bottom. That should be good enough for me to find it. Albert, over here. We switch this around so it's like this. Then this goes to the right and this goes to the bottom. And we have another seal and this interesting thing right here. Okay, that's another clue to the Ida situation. Interesting. I'll need to keep that in mind. I think basically all of the 10 major... How many frames are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... There's 9, so I think it's basically the big picture frames that we have to go back and work through. This one. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, that's a clock. That's a very distinct clock. Where can we change the clock in the game? There's a few chances we have to change clocks, I think. I think one of them was with here. Where was the place where we found... You can only open large portraits. Ah, so if we go back... Where was a large portrait where we could change the clock hands? Let me just go through and try to find wherever that might have been. We've already solved Albert's. Can we change it in Rose's? No. How about Samuel's? Yes, we can. I believe the clock hands looked like... Oh, I didn't even properly clock what it looks like. Am I dumb? It's going to be like 10:35. 10:35, that's a good time to be. Honestly, I should have recalled that Samuel has this here, because, like, let's see, 10:35, perfect, we got another gold seal. Nice. Next up, Crow Up. I'm not sure what that means, but here we have some very particular descriptions for what to do with some of the crows in this game. 2 bands, 1 band, circle, nothing. So 2 bands. I'm gonna make a note of this, actually. I should be taking notes here. High key. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting my pen and paper out. And I'm making left 4 2 band. Circle is like just barely up. Then the next one is nothing, and just past median is 1 band. Okay, hopefully I can go ahead and piece that together pretty quickly from here. This should be with Leonard's clues, because he's the one who was handling these guys in the first place. We already have 2 bands all the way to the left. We need circle to go here. We need nothing here. And you go here. And then we go ahead and ring. And then let's go ahead and bring it back and see what they bring us. Do they bring us, in fact, a gold seal? Yes, they do. Perfect. Good work, pigeons. Love your hustle. Love your moxie. Alrighty. Next up is going to be... What even do we do next? We do this next, I guess, but I honestly don't know what this refers to. I'll write it down regardless, because that obviously this is important to solving the whole thing. Do I have a Sharpie around here? I'm using a highlighter right now, which is obviously not the best possible choice. Oh, a Sharpie. Look at you. Gorgeous little pen here. 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. I don't recall where there were 5 numbers anymore. I recall where there were 4 numbers. Let's see here. What do we even check in this spot? Oh! I think this is it. 3, 4, 1. Can I do these things? Can I do the thumb? Okay, the thumb cannot be worked with. But 3, 4. I did click it twice. 3, 4. 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Is that it? No. Let's try that again. Let me go ahead and not just mash randomly. 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Okay, I guess that's not it. Oops. That was the correct order, right? Yeah, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Okay, so that's not it. I'm looking for Roman numerals somewhere. Oh! Oh, these are Roman numerals. Okay. So I should be clicking these guys in that order. 3, 4, and this little click, which is good. 4, 1. Perfect. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Ida, I guess we're going to have to piece all of them together based on the symbols we saw in the other sections. What else are we looking for in general? What else do we have in Frank's section? Maybe I should be screwing with Albert somehow over here. There's a teddy bear. This is a really weird wall imprint, by the way. It looks like a actual... Am I losing my mind? This looks like a Rorschach test or something. Weird. Okay. And then Rose, we just absolutely have... We had just absolutely had to give her some sort of message there. Okay, so I think we have enough pieces to figure out Ida's thing. We do know we have one other piece here. I'm going to keep some more notes. Empress. Emp is the triangle with the cross in it. Okay, interesting. Then we have some pieces here we can piece together. Crow. I still don't know what the whole crow thing means. Herm is the loose symbol here, and it says crow on it. Okay, next up we have death, which is the upside down triangle. We got the devil. Oh no. Scary guy. I heard he's bad. Next up we have the star. Like this. Perfect. This weird little double C symbol. And finally we have the hanged man, which is like this. I personally really like this approach to secrets. I think this is cool. Having an actual post game, and this one is very distinct and unique for the series. Most of them you kind of have to unveil the secrets as you go through, but this is honestly really nice. I like this a lot. You are here. Looking at my notes, death is upside down triangle. The star is this little curvy thing. The Empress is the other triangle. Hanged man is this bad boy, and death is there. Is that correct, Ida? Ida? Hello? Am I missing something here? Let me make sure I actually put them all in the correct spots. The devil. I mixed up death and the devil. Oops. That's my bad handwriting there at fault there. Thank you for the coin. I appreciate it. Well, what else do we know? They said crow, but the crow is gone from this perch now. There was a crow there previously. Not sure what to do with these fingers, to be honest. Aw, they love each other. What cute lovebirds. What's in your pocket, by the way? Nothing. We absolutely have to find a sequence to input here. What that sequence is or shall be, I simply daren't even say I know. Crow. What if I just put in crow? C-R-O-W.
I will help you.
Thank you, Rose. I appreciate you helping me. I just have to, find Mr. Crow somewhere. Live. Scary. Creepy stuff. Oh! So am I... Whoa. Wait. So am I actually William, or is William the creepy, scary, evil man? Weird. I'm not sure what to do with this. And then over here we have Crow. Because the only clue I think we have left is the statement Crow. Let's go double check over here. Wheel of Fortune we've already handled. We've already handled the clue in the middle here. Queen of Pentacles. We've already put that sequence into the flower garden is the problem. We need some other number sequence for the hand in the garden for the second section. Oh, I love this dog so much. I adore it with a passion. Let's see. We only have 3 left, and they're Rose, Frank, and Mary, respectively. Let me try again. The number sequence that we were trying earlier. Just make sure I got it right. 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Nope, not correct. Let's try that in reverse, assuming that this is the first finger. And again, the thumb does not work. The thumb does not work. 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Nope, neither seem to have worked. And I can't enter any of the small portraits? Well, let's go ahead and check out what Rose is up to here. Again, I think Crow is a relatively intuitive... It's relatively intuitive to put Crow here, I think. What if I say thank you for helping me? Why is she so insistent on helping us, though? It's weird. This Rose character is really the linchpin that helps all of this actually work. If not for her digging up the last timepiece, because the other guys kind of just serendipitously found it, if that makes sense. Not this one. Not her. I mean, look. The only interactable objects here... Oh, we are making Albert go hee-haw, hee-haw. Literally... Oh! Whoa! I can click on the letters here. Can I do Crow? I can do Crow. And I revealed the lover's number and a seal. Wait, excellent. That's very serendipitous. I did not think that would work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So pinky twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be able to remember that. Pop over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The last seal? We need one more, and it's from Rose. Should I say William? William was a very scary guy. He just appeared over there and was like, oh, I'm scary. Will I am... Nope. How about 666? What if I put in the number from the chest? Maybe I should put in live backwards. Maybe evil works? I will help you. Okay, let's go back and check our big box again and make sure that there's nothing in here we can use as a clue. Again, does crow not work? Is crow an inadequate answer to this puzzle? Because I don't recall any clues in any of them that point to what we might need. Again, the fact she got pregnant from a flower is wild. What was that about? This game is weird, man. Samuel, the amazing eye to the fortune teller. Samuel is very happy. Yeah, what is the hint that leads us towards the one that solves Rose's situation? Which symbol does Rose correspond to? But also, like, here, let's go over back to this and make sure there's nothing here I had to discover. Nope. How about in Frank's situation? He revealed something. The lovers. Because it has to be something I've only learned in the post game. They don't want it to be something that I know as a result of other things I've seen in the game. So it has to be something that I wouldn't know to put in until after the game was already finished, right? And I can't think of anything that meets the mark. Oh! Tell Rose the letters in the names. Oh, I didn't even notice this little thing here. Okay. The letters in the names. Well, I think that those letters correspond to the names from the final chapter. I'm going to have to write this down again. R1, S4, J5, A6, M4. Oh, that's a rifle. L1, I3, I think. F5 and E1. Can I check the names in this final section? I can't. So then how do I check the names? Do these correspond to the first name of everyone in the game? Like, is J5 James? I think it is. Okay, that shouldn't be so hard then. R1 is Rose. Then S4 is Samuel 4, which is you. J5 is James. RUS thus far. A6, Albert, that should be his sixth letter. Oh, it's Rusty Lake. It's gotta be Rusty Lake, right? I mean, I can't think of another word that begins R-U-S-T that would be relevant to the series. Yeah, no, it's I'm looking right now, and it's Rusty Lake. Okay, great, perfect. R-U-S-T-Y. L-A. I honestly should have guessed that. That's a very obvious thing to kind of submit to these kinds of things. Perfect. And that's all of the golden ones. Oh! There's another scene. Oh, hello! Did you try the elixir? Did you instantly die when you tried it? This is such an interesting seal to put in the game, by the way.
Hello, brother. Find the elixir.
Okay, so this is William, and I'm
Hello,
Albus.
Brother. Find the elixir.
Let's find the elixir, then. Air, fire, earth, water. Should I know the order to put these things in already? Water, air, earth. plant, water becomes algae, becomes small eggs. Oh, I'm combining things into... It's like Doodle God. to use a dumb characteristic. I'm gonna move the small eggs down here because I have no idea how I made them. I'm gonna put everything I mixed with water down here because that's water. Water and earth made clay. This was dust, which was, I think, water and dust, water and air, right? That was cloud. Then what is water and fire? What does water and fire make? Nothing. So I guess it was, if I mix it with, it makes a pot. If I air the pot, if I water the pot, if I earth the pot. So that's a final consequence. So that's one of the last things you can make. You can't mix air and fire. You can mix air and water to make clouds. How about if you fire the cloud? No. How about you air the cloud? How about you earth the cloud? That's a plant. Then if you air the plant, that's a tree. What if you fire the tree? Or earth the tree? Or water the tree? Okay, so I'm just out here trying to make every possible combination, it looks like. Fine with me. I need to be systematic about it. I can't mix air with... Okay, air and water. Let's go down all the pathways that involve air and water. If I fire the cloud, nothing. If I air the cloud, nothing. If I water the cloud, nothing. If I earth the cloud, we get plants. What can we do with plant? Plant into the earth, nothing. Plant into the water, we get algae. Algae in the air, we get fish eggs, which we've already done. Let's combine that one more time. Get this going with this, then make some... I think we couldn't do anything except... This makes a tree, right? This makes the tree. Okay. So this and this with this, then we make algae. Then we put... No matter what, I think the algae becomes fish eggs. No matter what combination we use. We're going to go ahead and double check that right now, though. I suspect we're going to have to use every possible combination. I'm stupid. I already had tree. Yeah, I just had to be comprehensive to find the elixir itself. Does fire do anything for this guy? How about ground? It all becomes eggs. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've run the egg trail dry. Let's look at a different base component. Earth and water makes clay. If we put clay in air, nothing happens. If we fire it, we get a pot, which is good. Clay and water, we get a plant again. Okay. We do this and we get algae. We do this and we get a shell. A shell is important. Can we do anything with the shell? Interesting. Can we do anything with the fish eggs? Or with the small eggs, whatever they're called? Oh, we can make a shrimp. Wait, that's essential. We're making ingredients that we've used in the prior games. Wait, that's really interesting. What happens if I do earth and fire? Lava. What if we cool it down? Or make it earthy again? How about air? We get a stone. And if we fire the stone, we get metal. And if we air the metal, if we fire the metal, we get electricity. If we air that, if we fire that, if we water that, if we earth that. Okay, we have electricity to work with. Should I be flying blind here? Is there something I should know to combine to make the elixir? Let's go back to this. We can cool this off. We can put it in the ground. No. Can we water it? No. Can we air it? We can turn it into sand, which then turns into glass, which we can then do glass with water in. Glass with water seems to be the last thing we can do with this particular combination. What else do we do with glass here? We just make more glasses with water. Okay, cool. This is weird. I'm going to go ahead and try some sand again. What else can we do with sand? If I put water in the sand, how about earth in the sand? Nope, sand is basically only useful for getting a glass in place. Oh! Whoa, I just made a lamp. Interesting. Interesting. If I make a plant with a pot, what does that do? I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's wrong. There we go. Plant with pot. We get a vase. Very nice. And what do we do with the vase? What if we water it? Interesting. So we have lots of possibilities to combine here. Interesting. We get some metal. Metal feels important. If we combine this with metal, nope, nothing happens. How about earth with metal? Nope, nothing happens. How about water with metal? Is metal only good for making electricity? Looks it. Okay, interesting. But what if we combine electricity with metal? Wire! Ah, now we're going places. Lamp with wire? What other basic combinations are there? We've already done the clay path. Can we combine anything with fire? Right, we can combine that with fire. We know that. What else? We had dust earlier. How do we do dust? Was it this and this? Nice. Fire the dust to get gunpowder. Okay, should we fire the gunpowder to get something interesting? Nope. Nope. I can make a gun with gunpowder though, right? Really? That's all we got? Okay, well, I'll go ahead and... That was wrong. We need to do air and this to get some more dust. What if we make the dust watery? How about the dust earthy? How about the dust airy again? Nope, our only real option is gunpowder. I do feel like I am discovering most of the things I have to do here. Right? Like, I am finding most of the things we gotta solve. I still need to find a diamond, by the way. That feels important. What happens if we combine things with themselves? Can we combine air with air, water with water, those kinds of things? This is very, again, like Doodle God coded, right? Great, we have electricity again. What if we do gunpowder with electricity? Nope, how about gunpowder with fire? That feels relevant. How about metal with fire? That's lightning, right. Is there some sort of guidance I need to be following to figure out how to actually do all these things?
Hello, brother. Find the elixir.
Because I don't feel like I have a meaningful clue on what I actually need to do to get the elixir going. What do I do with the shrimp? The shrimp feels like a very unique, distinct thing. Wire. Wire is a very distinct thing as well. How about this with that? How about this with this? How about this with this? How about those two things together? Nope. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try getting some tree action going then. Nothing to do with the tree, right? The tree is a final destination for our objects. I am unsure what the next step is, which is very concerning. Because again, I recognize a lot of these objects from other parts of the series. I'm going to go ahead and make some more stone. I think stone's probably a good thing to make. Like this, and then we cool it down, and now we have stone. And then stone... What if we make stone with stone? Do we get... Okay, we can't mix things with themselves. Right. Because there's a lot more objects I need to be handling here. Let's see if I can't fill out that entire top row section with the objects that belong there. Just so I know for certain what I have to work with here. Cloud, does that go up here or over there? Oh, they can go in both places. I did not realize that. Okay, but again, how do I know that any given thing is in fact the correct thing? Because there's still a couple more objects I have yet to make. Should I just make everything I possibly can and fill it out over there? How did I make so much, what's it called? Algae. The algae and the plants and stuff. I'm going to make algae to feed to the shrimp. This guy goes bada bing bada boom. Then we get some nice water going. Or earth, I mean. Then put that in water. Then feed that to the shrimpy. Shrimpy! Shell. Okay. Let's do that again. Instead, we're going to go ahead and do something else with the eggs, because I guess the eggs are just really important to this particular piece of lore. Nope, that's not the eggs. I need to make the eggs. I wish there's a faster way to, like, do these things. Dragging is fine, but it's not, like, the best ever. Algae becomes small eggs, which, with electricity, no. Earth. Water. That's how we got a shrimp previously. Okay. Well, I gotta find a way to do something else. I already made a tree. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, what if I put small eggs in the tree? Could we make a bird? That feels important. The bird is, of course, a huge part of the rusty pig, like the crow we found earlier. Mr. Crow. That's Mr. Crow himself. Not what I meant to do. Oh, we're going to put that up there. You go here. You go there. You go here as a consequence. We do this. We do this. Add a tree to it. Really? No, nothing? How about fire to the eggs? How about air to the eggs? Is that going to be bird? No. I don't get what the lamp is about, to be honest. Stone to the eggs? And again, the tree does not work. The shell does not work. Because I want a fish, too. I feel like a fish is important. Ugh. Okay. We have a vase. Do we fill the vase with water? Curious. Is there any hints we saw previously in the game that help me figure out, like, literally how to even approach making this thing? Because I can only access the large portraits. Were there meaningful secrets in here that helped me find the elements of the elixir? No, in fact, the elixir room, the one where ya boy James kicked the bucket, he was in a small portrait, so we can't even check that. Is there something behind this card? Okay, tell Rose the letters and the names. That's the card we already found. Is there something behind Frank's card that I should have checked earlier? Nope, nothing behind the card. Leonard, I don't think, has anything to say, honestly. For all his yammering and blabbering and things. Samuel and Ida Vanderbloom murdered? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Again, I hate whatever you're doing here, man. Boy, okay, let's head back in here and see if we can't theorize some more things. We're making a pretty fleshed out situation here, but you could, of course, always find more. Glass with water feels like a really important... It's such a random thing, right? What if I make another plant? Why does cloud become plant, by the way? Maybe if I put some algae, get some algae going, algae wowgy, to quote a phrase. Come on. I know you want to eat the algae. I know you want to eat it. Do I just have to fill up this right hand side with like unique objects? Because I can do that. I can make a cloud right now and fill it all up. Discover the elixir. Okay. I think I need to find a diamond. That feels important to me because we've previously seen in this series, like, what if I combine these two things, by the way? Nope. We have previously seen in the series, like, lava stone. We saw the shrimp and the shell and the fish and other objects in an eyeball, a shrimp, a shell, an eyeball, a diamond, and one more thing, but I forget what it is. But those objects have come together to form like a tree that we can then act upon in order to do things. What does the stone do again? The stone becomes metal. That's its main purpose. Let's make sure I'm not missing another purpose for the stone. If we do this and this, it becomes sand. And sand can become a nice place for a crab to live. Chalk! What does chalk do? What do you mean chalk? I guess I gotta just combine chalk with everything I have so far. Wait, what do you mean chalk? What does the chalk possibly do? Weird. Does chalk and gunpowder do something? No. Okay, let's go ahead and get that going again. Get some stone stuff happening here. We've already established stone plus fire equals metal. Either of these things? No. So sand plus that guy. What about sand plus you and you? I guess we should explore sand more. We end up with glass. Glass with light becomes a lamp. I feel like glass might be important then. Let's go ahead and get some more glass going. It only takes 3 clicks at a time. 4. You, and then just making sure. Right, so it's glass. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that glass has no other meaningful properties. Metal? No. Dust? Nah. Small eggs? Nuh-uh. The lamp's already been produced. Weird. Okay. Is there some grander clue I should be able to use to piece this together? I mean, ugh. Okay. I'm thinking. Like it or hate it, Martin Loves a Puzzle is thinking. I know. Scary. Dangerous. You don't want him thinking, because when he thinks, terrifying things happen. Like he has thoughts. Oh no. Because this kind of feels right now like aimlessly combining everything into like random objects with no clear vision in sight. At least personally, I don't really know where to get to the end. Okay. Metal has to do a lot of things. Metal feels like a really important thing. Like, look, what we have to be able to combine things to make an elixir at the end of the day. What are the things that we are ultimately trying to combine to make into an elixir? I think we need to combine the shell and the shrimp and the other key objects that, like, you know, ugh. There's other key objects that we need. We need diamond. We need. Oh, where did the stone go? I should make some more stone. We need diamond. We need eye of all things. Let's see what stone combines with. Let's see what's going on here. Let's try and error our way through the stone combinations. Fish, no. Metal. Oh, blade. What's blade do? Does blade work with metal? How about tree? Ah, wood. Very nice. How about wood and fire? Campfire, very nice. Can we cook anything on the campfire? Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna go ahead and make some. I'm gonna make another blade and see if we can get something going there. Another blade, please. I already did that. I don't know why I did that again. But what else can we do with wood? Wood's also an important thing to discover. What do we do with wood and metal, for example? Nothing. Interesting. Okay. We definitely don't need clay to hang out here. We can also have cloud over here. We don't need these things and dust. We're making more things now. You can go here. You can go here. We make blade again. And then with blade, we can make... what about blade and wire? Blade and electricity? Do we have blade? Where'd electricity go? Wait a second. No! I'm going to go ahead and do this to make electricity again. Nice. Then blade and electricity. Makes a blender? What do we need a blender for? What do you mean it makes a blender? Wait, huh? That's a little absurd. I figured blade and electricity would be like... I don't know what I thought, but they just seem like two industrial things to combine, right? I guess blender's just going to hang out up here until we find a better use for it. Let's go ahead and do this again. Get some more stone going. See what else blade can do. Have I tried everything with blade already? I think I have. What can we possibly put in the blender that would be useful? What can we possibly do? We're getting to like objects that require like 7 different combinations to form. And I feel like there's still some untapped potential in a few of these objects. Wood, for example. We gotta have another use for wood, surely, right? But now the number of objects that we can possibly combine with wood. I've already tried a bunch of stuff with wood, though. Wood and lightning, just for fun. Blender and electricity? An operational blender? We still don't really know what chalk does. Chalk is an object that exists, I guess. I kind of forgot how I made it, to be honest, so if I do find a combination, that could be a problem. What? Why did that work? What do you mean, egg? Can I cook the egg? No. Can I warm the egg? What do I do with the egg? Shrimp and egg? Shrimp eggs? Wooden eggs? Does that make a nest? How about tree and egg? Tree and egg seems pretty good. That makes a nest, right? No. What? Earth and egg. Okay, seriously, what's up with this egg thing? I need answers on this egg. I need... What are... This is just a maddening attempt to do, like, trial and error. And again, what does water and glass do? Glass with water doesn't seem useful. Like, what are we doing with that? Oh, where'd it go? Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's here. It's here. I... Hmm. Do I need to, like, feed the egg something? Should I be feeding, like, algae or, like, plant or whatever? Let's go ahead and make another plant. How do you make plant again? There we go, plant. We can combine a bunch of these things with plant, probably. Or none of them. Or... Oh! Whoa, fruit? Weird. Okay, so we did get plant going somewhere. Fruit? How about fruit with egg? Fruit. Oh, fruit was one of the ingredients of... I think the fruit, an apple and stuff, was an essential ingredient of, like, the mega tree recipe we've been looking at in prior games. What are some objects here that I don't really need? We're getting very dense here. I'm gonna move gunpowder over here. Oh, gunpowder's gotta be useful at some point, though. That's gotta have some use. But what's really easy to make that I don't have to worry about again in the future? I know how to make blade. That's pretty easy. Put blade over here for now. I want to keep all this area over here for, like, actually super relevant things. What if I blend the egg? Plant's gotta be useful. I'm thinking back to plant now. That seems like way too... That's not how you make plant. That's... No, get out of here. No, go. That seems like way too versatile a thing to, like, not be useful in more capacities. We're gonna combine plant with, like... Can we feed the egg? No. How about we blend it? No. This. No. Are we missing any objects here? I feel like... Oh, I already did this. That's what I just did to get that particular unique result. Let's see, anything we can do with this. What am I missing? Oh, I already have this, though. But what am I missing here with plants? I've already tried playing with those two things. Am I missing any other objects? We have dust. How do we make glass again? I'm also missing glass. Glass with water is a separate object that I'm just not really wanting to use. How do I make glass again? Was it this, fire? Oh, sand's useful too. I haven't tried sand with a lot of things. Let's go ahead and get some sand going. Does sand do anything? Boom. By the way, this puzzle is wild. Small eggs. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do that at all. I'm going to go ahead and combine this bad boy with this bad boy to get this and sand once more. Okay, we have sand again, which... Like, what can we use the sand for? Boom. No. I just did that, right? Any sand fruit? No. Chalk. That's what we got chalk previously. Oh god, what did I just use chalk for? Chalk was used to make an egg, I think. But I think that reveals to me that there's still more untapped potential. And okay, I want to make another plant. I need plant to be over here in the full-time rotation. Eggs we can keep over here. I've made eggs too many. You know what? No, we'll put algae over here. I've made algae too many times to keep it in the main rotation. How did I make... Oh, I was trying to make... I was trying to make plants earlier. No, I want to make plants like this. I just got lost in the sauce or whatever. I tried a bunch of things with plant. Have I tried plant? Have I tried that? That's something? Grain is something? What do you mean grain is something? I'm going to put pot over here. And, well, okay, with grain, we can try a bunch of things. Let's see what combines with grain now that we have that. New resource available. New resource unlocked. Heck yeah. Will grain and fire make, like, bread or something? Fish eggs. Wood. Lightning. Sand. Blender. Egg. Boom. What am I guess there's other things over here, too, that I can try and combine. Like, I guess this guy... What? What did that make? That made vodka? What do you do with vodka? What would I possibly need this for? What would I possibly need this for? Weird. Okay, well, the elixir might... Huh. Because, okay, when we drank the elixir initially, I'm just thinking about blender and, like, vodka, right? Or, like, combining vodka with other things, because the elixir might be at least partially vodka. Weird. I'm going to try it with a few things just to see if anything happens. What are some objects I haven't, like, given a super rigorous, like, rundown to? I've... Because I started doing, like, this whole, like, try literally everything approach, like, after I got some really weird objects. Like, have I done it with campfire? Wood? I did it with wood, but I think I would think with campfire, because as I was doing wood, the campfire emerged as a possibility, and I kind of went back to focusing on wood, which is curious. I'll try wood again. Or I'll try campfire again, I mean. I've already tried wood. Vodka and whatever. Campfire, just the basic elements. Pop this, pop this. What? That worked? Coal? What does coal do? Well, I mean, I can light the coal on fire, potentially. What happens if I light the coal on fire? A diamond? Oh, I needed one of those. I need one of those. That's what I was talking about earlier with, like, there's objects that I need. I think the objects... Wait, I think I have all the objects. Egg and diamond. I'm going to put these over here because these feel, like, really essential. Actually, no, I'm gonna put these up here. Egg, diamond, shell, fruit, and shrimp are the objects I recall having to specifically use in prior, like... Oh, where's my last object? Oh, no, what I put over here? Fruit. Fruit. These are the objects I recall having to use in prior games to, like, make weird little weird little things. I mean, maybe the egg isn't the final form. Let's go ahead and try some more stuff with the egg and just make sure I didn't screw it up, because I figured I need to, like, hatch the egg somehow, right? And we tried fire, that didn't work. We tried electricity, I think, but I'm honestly not certain. We need to try everything again just to make dang sure I'm not being dumb here. Let's see, maybe I put the egg in the sand to get, like, a sandy creature. No. Wood, no. We already tried vodka. Come on, let me take the tree. Because tree and egg seems like the very obvious thing to do, right? Crow? That's my goat, Mr. Crow. Wait, that's my guy. Huh. Weird. What do I do with you? Do I feed you something? Do I put you with, like, this or whatever? I mean, okay, let's try putting him in a tree. Let's give him a nest to build. You go... I wish there was a way to just, like, double click an object or whatever to, like, send it in. That would be so much more convenient. What's the crow doing here, though? I feel like I should be combining some of these, like, very special objects. The crow and, like, the shrimp, or, like, the shrimp and the diamond, or, like, whatnot. That feels important to me. That feels like something that we could, like, make a lot of progress with. Go, and go. Nope, nothing about with crow. What if we combine all of these funny, interesting, very distinct objects? Nope, none of those combined. Put the diamond in. I barely even recall how to make the diamond, so if I lose the diamond, that's honestly kind of scary. Okay. Okay, weird. Like, the egg... Okay, so the egg... Do I need the egg again, you think? Because I just turned the egg into a crow. Do you think I need more eggs? I should make more eggs just to be safe, because that's an object that I think very clearly went. In case I lose the crow, I should make more eggs anyway. How in the world did I make eggs the first time? Was it with small eggs? I algae, do your thing. Boom. Wrong! That's not what I meant. Shoot. We do this, get a plant in here. Also, where'd my grain go? I think my grain like this, right? Okay, yeah, grain goes there. We go like this. We do one of these. Then what? We do. Oh, I have small eggs here. What am I doing? I'll keep plant though. Plant's a handy thing to have. Was it chalk? I think it was chalk. Okay, yeah, cool. Weird. I also, have I done a lot with the fruit? Have I actually tried all the things with the fruit? I don't know if I did or didn't. Fruit tree. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. Did I just do like the basic stuff? Like did I just like do like the basic elements over here? Wait, what? That did something? We have sugar now? Why do we have sugar? Can I melt the sugar? Oh, I can. It kept the sugar here too. That's very nice. I'll put the sand up here for the time being. You know what? Let's make some glass while we're at it. Hey there, sand. Do your thing. Oh, we're getting busy here. Why do I need the caramel? Why could I possibly need this? What could I possibly need that for? Weird. I guess what that means though is that I didn't even try the basic elements with the fruit, so I really should be trying more things with fruit. I think I made fruit by like. How did I make fruit again? Oh God. Okay. I assume plant something to do with it. I'm just gonna. Was it fruit tree? Was it fruit this? Was it fruit that? Was it fruit whatever? Okay, I just need to try more things with fruit then. Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay, huge. Don't fire because that's sugar. Though we could use more sugar, I guess. Boom, boom, boom. Just trying everything, just going through it, and then like sugar, great. Oh, fruit juice. Is that how I make an elixir? If I mix vodka and fruit juice. Rusty Lake cocktail? That's very fun. What's the... Is that useful, though? Is that a useful object? I'm going to put it... Oh, where should I put it? I'm going to put electricity away over here. That feels like a very useful object, obviously, but, like... What a weird esoteric thing to find. Diamond. We still don't have anything close to an elixir, though. Okay, we were going through egg, and we tried... Okay, way back. We were doing... What are we even doing here? Sugar. Let's try sugar with everything. We melted the sugar, we do this, we do this. Put some sugar in a tree. Put some sugar in a thing. I'm really not sure. God, this game is weird. Oh, there's so much up here. Glass of water. What does that even do? I'm gonna get rid of this pot. This pot does not need to exist. Do I have plant handy still? No, let me just go ahead and finish everything with sugar right now. I have too many objects. To be very clear, I have too many objects. Okay, sugar goes up here. I should try glass with a bunch of things, actually. I should finish sugar first. I'm already doing glass. I'll finish... Oh, I already... No, that's what I already have. I already have lamp. I don't need that. I want to make some more glass. Boom. That cleared up some of our objects. Very nice. That made some more room up here. I like that. Then what was that? No, not with water. Not with water. You and you didn't do anything. I'm stupid. I did the exact same thing twice in a row. But no, we tried glass a while ago when there was a bunch fewer objects than we currently have. Let's go ahead and try it over here with all these guys. This is honestly a little bit frustrating. Like, what are we even doing with all... It's not even glass. It's not even glass. I'm doing it with sand. Maybe sand is useful, though, too. I guess it's not useful with any of these bottom objects, but... I should really be trying with most of these top objects, because, like... I feel like these kinds of glasses have been used all over the game in order to, like, store body parts and stuff. It makes sense that it would, like... What? Why? That's the elixir. That's what I need. No way. Wait, that's random.
You drink first,
it.
Brother.
Sure, I'll drink it. Why not, buddy? I drank it, and I'm entering my mind palace. Oh. It's the seed. It's the seed that we planted later on in the game. And I'm dead. And I'm gone. And now my body is going to...
Don't worry.
Don't worry?
We are always here in our past and future lives.
What? And then he also drank, and... and he became Mr. Crow. I was right. The brother is Mr. Crow. We're always here in our past and future lives. So because rebirth exists, the past is the future, and the future is the past. That's amazing. I love you. Sure, buddy. I'll give you the seed.
The fate of Rusty Lake lies in this small seed.
I believe you.
I have to leave now. Mr. Owl needs me.
I'm not Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl is a separate person, or is Mr. Owl an allegory for me?
We will meet again. In this life or the next.
I'm sure we will. Tremendous. Tremendous. Okay, we made the elixir. That only took forever, but we made it. Very cool. Okay, I think that's the whole game. Yeah, back to the title screen. There's nothing more to see in this one. I do want to see the seed down here. Okay. If I go back in, will all my progress with, like, the various objects, I can't even go back in. Wow. Huh, they don't let me go back into it, so I can't even, like, flesh out the alchemy even more if I wanted to. Oh, no, I can. There we go. Oh, that's sick. Oh, look at him standing there with his seed. Oh, he's awesome. I love Mr. Crow. He's the coolest guy to ever exist and ever do it. Alrighty then. Well, that was Rusty Lake Roots. Finally finished. The entirety of that alchemy puzzle weighing on my soul, I guess. That was cool. Was that worth going through that trial and error puzzle? Probably not, but I mean, hey, fair enough. It was cool seeing the inception point, the original point of everything that happened in this game. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do be sure to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed the game, check out the description below for more information, and until next time, enjoy yourself.